Hello, Sassycats, and yes, today is Friday. That means a new video. My name's Heather, and I have no life. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so as I promised, every Friday, new video, and here we are. So today I'm going to tell you about what a toxic person is and how to get rid of them and how to deal with them. Okay, so literally just last Friday, I started making this YouTube channel. It wasn't completely out of boredom. Yes, I was home alone, and my sister was at a hockey game, and my mom was out, and so I was a little bit bored, but it was mostly to distract myself, because I had to get rid of a toxic friend in my life. In fact, we would have been friends for 1 year, I want to say about a week from now. A little less than a week from now. Sadly, we're not going to make it to a year because we decided to split ways. So if you don't know what a toxic person is, I'm sure most of you do, but if you don't, basically there's somebody who tries to deliberately make your life miserable, pretty much, but through a weird way, like a guilt kind of way. So you find this person and you become friends with them, and all is going well, and then a couple months into the friendship, they start to kind of make you feel guilty about everything, or they start to worry you for stupid things, and then they're like, oh, I'm fine, well, you just leave me alone, and then they'll ignore you for a couple of days, leaving you wondering where they went, and then you just kind of get in a fight, and then you get back together because, oh, you feel so bad, and they're like, well, I guess we can still be friends, and they have this weird way of making you love them so much. You do anything for them. They make you feel a certain way that you feel like you can't possibly hate them, but then you get in a fight and you're like, oh man, I can't do this. I can't be friends with them. They're making me mad all the time. But then you're like, well, I can't hate them. They're like my best friend. Well, if you have somebody like that where you constantly get in fights and you feel like you should hate this person, but at the same time you're like, well, I can't. Well, they might be a toxic person. Now, they may not be. You might just be having a petty argument, but it probably most likely is because they're not good. They're just not a good friend. Another example is if you get excited about something, for me, Pentatonics is coming to my home state on November 13th, and I'm getting tickets, and I am so excited for that. People who know me would know that I would give anything to go see them, at least, or of course to meet them, but I can't. The VIP's already sold out, but I mean, just to be there and see them live I don't even know. And so of course I'm excited, and I told this person, and they were like, well, I don't care. I don't like Pentatonics, they're stupid. And I was like, well, then okay then. I'll just keep my excitement to myself. I mean, usually if somebody tells me something that they're excited about, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm not like, oh, I don't care. Because that's rude to say. If you don't care, you still don't have to tell them that. You could say, oh, that's cool. At least say that. You don't have to be extremely excited, but you could at least be nice. A toxic person will just flat out tell you they don't care, and that's not good. And then after they say, oh, I don't care, they're stupid or whatever, then they'll proceed to tell you something about their day. They'll just switch the subject to them. They always try to put themselves before others, which you're supposed to put yourself, you're supposed to take care of yourself. But it's also good to put others before you sometimes. You don't want to be narcissistic, Now, not all toxic people are narcissistic, but a lot of them are, because they tend to put themselves before others in a bad way. Like, not, you know, they put, like, if you're having a bad day, they'll say something, well, I'm having a bad day too, so get over it. Or let me talk because I'm having a bad day. You know, they'll do that kind of stuff. And me, I'm a generally happy person. I don't really, I'm not sad a lot. I mean, I just recently had to, you know, deal with leaving a friend, and that hurt. And I went into kind of like a little sort of depression, but I wasn't really depressed at the same time. I was just really upset. I was just really upset, okay? I was extremely upset. But that was about it. I'm usually happier, or I'm just neutral, you know, just like, oh, hey, I'm at school, whatever. But, like, if you're having a bad day and this person's like, well, I don't care, well, that's not good. Your friends are supposed to be there for you, right? Well, this friend wasn't really there for me at all. They didn't really care about me, even though they said they did. They really didn't, unfortunately. So yeah, if you have a friend that, you know, if you're upset and you like need to talk to them and they're like, well, I don't want to talk to you, or, you know, you're causing too much drama, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're not a good friend. If they don't care about how you're feeling, that's not a friend. I don't know what that is, but that's certainly not a friend. See, I learned from this lovely little show called Stranger Things that a friend is somebody that you're willing to do anything for, and that you care about genuinely. And, you know, I have actual friends like that I would do anything for, and they'd do anything for me. And those are the good friends that I love, and that I mean, I've been friends with one of them for like 8 years, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years now. And it's been great. And we have arguments, but they're stupid, and then like the next day we're like, oh, I love you. Or not even the next day, it's like 2 hours later. But this person in particular that I just had to leave, we'd get in these fights, then we wouldn't talk for days. And then I'd be the one to apologize. If you're the one who, if you know you're right, but then you're stuck apologizing, that's not how it should go. If you know that you are clearly right in an argument, but then the other person says that you're wrong and that you have to apologize, even though that what they're doing is wrong, that's not a good friendship, and you should just stop being friends with them. I know it hurts. Trust me, I know. I was laying in my bed, sobbing for like 2 hours because I couldn't bear the thought of me letting this person go. But to be honest, this whole week, since I haven't talked to them, I feel great. I actually feel so much better. I'm finding it easier for me to do things. I'm finding it easier for me to just breathe and relax. And I'm not stuck worrying about what they're doing. You know? If you find yourself struggling like this with somebody who doesn't care about you, but they say they do, but you know deep down inside that they don't, seriously, just let them go. All of a sudden, just stop talking to them, and I'll guarantee you that they won't talk to you because they don't care, which really sucks and really hurts, but they just don't. And it's gonna be hard for the first few days, but then you're gonna realize that it's fine. You're gonna be fine. Because I was thinking, if I didn't talk to this person for a few days, they'd come begging back for me. They'd come back asking me to talk to them or just start talking to me, but she hasn't spoken to me for this whole week. In fact, we broke up, I guess you could say, because we were friends and now we're not friends, so I guess we essentially broke up. We broke up last week, 1 week ago, Friday. That's why I made the YouTube channel, to distract myself. Pretty much. It's also because I was bored, but mostly to distract myself. But, you know, it hurt, but ever since I stopped talking to her, I'm actually feeling better. And, you know, she didn't talk to me, so I'm not going to talk to her. She hasn't spoken to me since Friday, and we're just going to keep it that way because I think we're both better off. And I told myself, maybe she just doesn't deserve me as a friend. Now you may think, Heather, well, that sounds a little bit narcissistic, don't you think? It may, but I mean, if this person is making you feel like crap and treating you like crap, you don't deserve that. Trust me, none of you guys deserve to be treated like crap, okay? You all deserve so much better. And the person who's treating you like crap doesn't deserve you. Because if they're constantly making you feel bad about yourself, they don't deserve you. Because if you know deep down that you're actually a pretty nice person, like that people actually like you, but this person's causing you to hate yourself, they don't deserve you, and you don't deserve being treated that way. Okay? She used to call me an idiot. She used to say that I wasn't special, and she would call me a child. Now sure, I'm 17 and I still have all these stuffed animals, but I'm far more mature than a lot of adults. I know this one guy, and I don't even know how to describe him, but he is so immature, and I've dealt with a lot, and I'm way more mature mentally than some adults, especially him. And this person, that my ex-friend now, being called an idiot, like, I know I'm smart. I'm in advanced classes, and like the smart classes. Like, I'm not in like special needs programs or anything, because I'm not, there's nothing wrong with my brain, okay? Okay, like, I have like some trauma, but like not anything that affects my learning, okay? I'm smart, and I know I am. Being called an idiot really sucks. Being told you're not special is the worst, because I believe that everybody is special in their own way. Sometimes it takes a while for them to find what's truly special about them, but you're never not special. You're never not special. I mean, sorry. You're never not special. Okay? If somebody tells you that you're not special or not important, just leave them. Because you are important. I feel like Shia LaBeouf or whatever. Just do it. But no, seriously, you guys are so important, and you mean the world to somebody out there. Your parents, whether it be your parents or your guardian, one of your friends, you mean the world to somebody. Okay? So don't ever think that you are worthless. Don't ever think that you're not special. Don't ever think that you are not important, because you are. Okay? Don't ever think that you're an idiot, because there's something about you that, I mean, obviously if you've made it far enough in life, there's something that you're doing right. Okay? Don't let toxic people rule your life. It does hurt to let them go, because you feel like that they're your best friend, but they're not. If they really cared about you, they would not be treating you the way that you have been treated. Okay? Now I know there's like 9 or 10, 11 of you for now, but when I have a lot more subscribers and you guys all start watching more and you see this video, I'm telling you all, no matter how many of you are subscribed to me, all of you are important. Okay? All of you have worth in this world. Don't ever think different. So that is all I have to say today. That's what's been going on for the past week. So yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Heather Sassycat. No spaces, no numbers, just Heather Sassycat. I'll put the link below. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next week. And stay beautiful.